When Colorado legalized marijuana a decade ago, we heard some scary predictions that kids would use more and more. Yet marijuana use by kids is now at an all-time low in Colorado since legalization. Our Evan Krugel looks at why.
That stuff hurts. It stops you from living up to your potential.
The 1980s were a scary time if you were a kid thinking about smoking weed.
I just want to shake some sense into you kids that are using drugs and thinking about using it.
And the 1990s
This is your brain.
weren't much better.
This is drugs.
Fast forward 30 years, and the anti-drug ads Denver kids are seeing look and sound a lot different.
And so what we do in Denver is we create this content that tells kids the facts and doesn't do scare tactics.
And Denver spokesman Eric Escudero believes those ads are working. A recent Healthy Kids Colorado survey of more than 100,000 youth showed a decrease in the amount reporting marijuana use, from more than 20% in 2019 to less than 13% last year.
So we were bracing for higher results as kids were back in school around their peers. The state did this survey and the exact opposite happened. We didn't see a surge. We actually saw it remain flat, in some instances around the state actually go down. It shows really that Denver's youth education and prevention campaign is working.
Eric believes focusing on facts instead of fear is helping kids understand the dangers of youth marijuana use.
And so we want to make sure when kids have conversations with their peers, they have accurate information about anything and everything to do with marijuana.
Now, the city is taking things a step forward this year, targeting those ads online and on video games to low-income neighborhoods in Denver. That's where they say statistics still show kids are more likely to use marijuana. Kyle?
Evan, what's the chance that kids in Colorado have just shifted to another drug of choice? Is this survey asking about other drugs?
Yeah, it's a great question. The issue is that marijuana question, that one's been there for the past 10 years. But some of these newer drugs, like fentanyl, for example, they're just now starting to ask about. For example, this 2023 one had fentanyl use reported right around 1%. A lot of folks would probably argue that number's actually higher than that. So it's tough to really gauge whether they're shifting their use to other drugs because those questions vary from year to year.
All right. Very interesting. Evan Krugel, thank you.
You bet.